In 1978, that's what YWCA of Queens started. And then there was actually the big news in Korean community. The kid was at home by himself and then make fire just accidentally by him making some food. 9 Korean women saw that newspaper and then they gathered together. And then they said, if our community have the after-school program, then these children wouldn't be at home by themselves alone. So that's how we started actually. The SONYC is our after-school program that is about 10 years old now in Jamaica. It's middle school students. We have 95 students enrolling. They are there from 3 to 6 o'clock after school.
Everyone in the Y says, we're on a mission. And I found that my young individuals have taken their own personal missions based off the example that the Y has set. I said freaking Roblox. Now everyone's gonna be thinking I had to stop at Roblox and that I'm actually for funding for people.
It's helped me recently because I've been more courageous, I've been more confident, I've taken up the challenge, and even though things might seem scary, if you just give it a try and you brainstorm and you process everything, I think it'll truly get to you. It won't just be a dark thought, but it will be more of something you can take it by step by step.
This after school has helped me mainly in my personal growth by giving me more self-confidence, and it has also boosted my self-esteem as an individual. And in after school, I also feel more optimistic, more hopeful, more happy.
Our after-school program is a little bit different from other programs. We had an animation club, culinary club, cosmetic club, and then they can explore and then they can share.
So what has become of the SONYC program is a whole lot of youth-led projects that are centered around community service. And I find that to be amazing.
Today, we wanted to make the kimbap so that they would learn about some Korean culture. They love Korean culture nowadays after this K-pop, K-culture happened. They probably never had an experience of making the kimbap first. And then we're going to talk about, how to make it and then what's the meaning of it and then the culture. So I just like to see their faces smiling and then enjoy the food.
애를 생각하며 사는 거죠. 가족 먹는 음식이라고 생각하고 하는 거죠.
엄마는 아니고 손주 같은 마음.
손자 같은, 손주 같은 마음.
제가 물이 급하면
저희들이 아무래도 엄마의 입장에 서서 우리 아이들에게 맛있는 먹거리도 제공하고 타 문화도 이해를 할 수 있는 그런 장을 마련하는 거에 의의를 두고 시작을 한 것이기 때문에 오늘 행사도 아주 즐겁게 재밌게 마무리를 했으면 좋겠습니다. 네.
이거 같이 들어가야 되나?
네.
여기만. 여기도 하나 깔고. 아니, 물건이 조금만 깔고 그죠? 이건 미리 말 안 하는
자, 일단 자기가 맡을 그 테이블에 한번 서봐 주세요. 그 다음에 앞에서 이제 설명을 하면 그때 이제 저희 이렇게
이렇게.
이거 우리 카운 블로그가 하나도 없어. Come this way. Don't In America, you eat with a steak with a knife. So it is, this is what it looks like after everything's done.
Extraordinary, exquisite.
Well, today was a really good experience and then exciting moment actually for all of us. I think all the volunteers were so happy because the students were so excited and then they loved Kimbap. And then not only few people know about Kimbap, but everybody else, it was their first time to try it, the first time to eat it. But everybody was doing so well. They made a really good Kimbap, and then they tasted it and they all loved it. And then they learned about the Korean word 감사합니다. And they came to me one by one saying 감사합니다 and then bow. That was so emotional and then so thrilling experience for me. All age group come together, and then it could be their second community for themselves to rely on. Sometimes you get help, sometimes you give help, sometimes you just talk to each other, very deep fellowship to each other, and then care for each other. So that's what we are aiming for.